Howdy, I want to talk about what we do when Lightstrike isn't working, isn't following the turntable. I've showed Neil this, but I just wanted to put it in a video so that everyone can see. When you power up the Lightstrike computer, everything should open. We don't want to be shutting it down every day, but just in case there's a power failure or you have to turn off the power, you want to make sure both the primary machine and backup machine, and for the sake of it, the VOR machine, are all powered on at the top of every day. First, what we're going to do, once the machine powers up, you want to make sure you're on the primary. You're looking for the blue computer background. The backup has a green computer background. Once it's all started up and everything, you'll see a header bar that says primary master stopped. You want to enable output for the day, which already the console does, but in case the console doesn't, you'll hit the start output button and it'll start outputting Lightstrike data. From there, if you're tracking the Lightstrike data and you don't see the turntable being followed by the checkout queue, you want to make sure to go into the PSN2 button at the bottom left, and you're looking for the axis that has an X rotation value. So don't worry about the other SpikeMark motors. You're looking for something like this. Axis 2, which is discernible by either the gray or, if you click on it, the blue highlight around the edge, and the axis ID, that's the number before SpikeMark push stick, will be what tells you exactly what device number. It's like patching a moving light. This is the address for that turntable. From there, we see in this example that 2 is an option, 1 is an option, and 7 is an option. You should ask Victor or Roy to spin the turntable so that you're able to see the number change. Whichever number changes is the axis ID that we're mapping to. So for the sake of things, let's say today you don't see 2 turning, but you see 7 turning. What we're going to go and do is we're going to close out of input monitoring and take it, after we've taken note of the axis ID, close that, and we're going to go into settings. If for any reason settings is not on user inputs already, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to navigate to user input. From there, you want to select both show revolves, but for the sake of this, we're just going to look at show revolve 1. Let's just say 7 was what it was set to previously, and 2 is the correct ID. We're going to go in and we're going to set the ID to 2. And for the second one as well, we're going to set the ID to 2. That's the only step you have to take in order to get Lightstrike speaking. From there, we will close the settings window, and you'll have Victor or Roy run the turntable again. If it works, let's save it. If it doesn't, keep an eye out. Go back to the PSN2 tab and keep an eye out for the value that is changing. Sometimes this will be the same for several days. Other times this will change from day to day. Once we've saved the file, we're going to send it to the backup device so that if there is an issue, it will automatically take over. Thank you.